5 years, yeah, every, yeah, 6 months. When? Marty's here. What time? Pretty. Huh?
Okay, 6:01. Yep, we're ready to go. I'd like to call to order the December 18th, 2025, 6 p.m. meeting that was postponed from the 11th. If we could stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice. Thank you, everybody. Roll call. Councilmember Lynn. Present. Councilmember Milkovich.
Present.
Clerk Treasurer.
Present.
Town Attorney absent. Town Marshal. Present. Police Clerk.
Present.
Okay, we have, move on to minutes. Have you had a chance to look at them? From the. It's pretty. I've been through them.
I didn't know it. It could seem.
Yeah.
Okay, what were they? Yeah. Yeah.
Take your time. I want you to be able to be satisfied with them. Quick one.
Mhm.
See changes or anything?
No.
Okay. I make a motion that we approve the minutes
for the October 30th, November 13th, and December 8th meeting. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And they are passed. We'll sign them after. Let's move on. Any introductions and announcements? And we can move on. The town attorney's not here. Any old business that we need to take care of? And we can move on. Any new business that we need to take care of? Okay, we'll move on then to town health and safety.
Calls for service for November, 143 calls. Goes up a little bit. And we have 9 reports. It's down. Not bad. Some of the basic stuff were, either crash reports or for accidents. Other than that, we've had a couple, we've had some of our calls go up to hotels. Hotel 6 has increased a little bit, especially for this month. So I'm sending out a letter, and getting it next week. The next, meeting. Like that.
That'd be for the 29th or January.
I think for
We-
January's meeting, the new year council meeting.
Not a problem. Anything else?
One of our officers was instrumental in a misdemeanor arrest in Indianapolis yesterday. We was having a squat drill. So we truly do law enforcement wherever. Don't we canine him? Yes.
Did you have an extra magnet in your pocket for that one? Well, good job as you keep up the good work for everybody. Anything else for health and safety?
Anything?
Okay, we can move on to maintenance. When we got the trucks set up now with the blade, the salt spreader, we do have a load of salt or in the morning. I know we're supposed to have a flash freeze. As soon as Shane comes in, he'll be out hitting the streets. If it hits overnight, I know Advanced Property will hit it on salt. We're trying to keep everything where it's safe for everybody to not have any problems on the road the best we can. And of course, Mother Nature, she kind of dictates what she wants when she wants it. But we're trying to keep ahead of the game on that. Other than that, I can't think of anything more for maintenance. Can you, Shane?
We're set up, ready to go.
Any questions for maintenance?
What are you guys doing? Trees? Is that you guys or something?
Over there behind you guys, that's the homeowners doing that. So yeah.
Wondered, I just.
No, if we were doing trees, they'd be along the streets that are the ones that are low hanging.
Okay.
Anything else? Then we'll move on to town clerk treasurer.
Okay, so our December balance is $394,681.84.
No. Anything else?
No.
So we only got a minute to take care of.
Yep.
Then we can move on to town planning, zoning, and development.
Yeah. So there is a permit for 310 North Elm Street, and it is for window siding doors. Estimated cost of $30,000.
I know we're gonna vote on this, but I think that with this one, we need to add condition. Since I've already had some dealings with this contractor. That he is not allowed to put his dumpster in Macomb Street, blocking the lane of traffic. So if we vote on this, I do believe that we need to put that as a condition that if he does put a dumpster in the street, his building permit is revoked.
It's gonna be like, way instead of for Heritage,
Yeah.
put it in just like,
Everybody else.
yes.
But other than that, I mean, I don't want a house to look like it did. I mean, if they're putting money into it, that can only be an improvement, but, I have no problem with taking a vote on it if we can have that as a condition. Um, do I have a second on the condition that's gonna be added? All in favor of the conditions being added before we vote, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, okay. Then I'll make a motion that we approve the building permit for 310 North Macomb Street with the condition that if the dumpster is put in the street, his building permit will be revoked. And I will pass this on to the building department and I think the county. All in favor, say aye. Aye. And it's passed. This was the original. Okay, do we have anything else for town planning, zoning and development?
No.
Then we'll move on to park and recreation, which not much happening other than when we did have snow, the Pleasant Hill I saw was being used. Any questions for park and recreation?
Do we still have the roofing material? Which is here.
Yeah, it's here. The company that was gonna do it, still had 70 roofs to do, but they are still planning on after the first of the year when the weather starts breaking to still do it. And Big C, I've talked with them and they're gonna hold on to the 4x8 sheets of wood for us for the roof.
Okay.
So when we need it, we still have it. And I'm gonna hold that roofing company to the fire for,
Too.
yeah, because I know they'll be coming back for a permit sometime or another. That can always be added. Yeah. But they've been pretty understanding. I mean, they've been staying in contact. And they're still willing to do it, which is gonna save us money, but we still got everything we need to do it, just the labor.
Okay.
So we can move on to public input. Anybody have any input that they would like to?
We got another thing in the middle of the street. Moving on, they asked for variance, 7 feet from the backswing of it. I can approve.
From what I gather, it was actually, that was when they were, since we'd already kind of taken care of the setback off of Kendall Street. And when they were at the BZA, that's when you brought it to my attention. I thought they were talking with their backyard and front yards. That's what they were actually discussing that time for the variance on.
Yeah, we were less concerned.
Yeah. But I had actually called that attorney that was here from BZA to confer with her on that just to make sure. And she said, yeah, but what we had taken care of that night here had already set in stone what they have to follow.
So yeah, that's how I.
So, but yeah, that's, cause I got a notice also and everything. But yeah, that's what they were taken care of. So as far as I know, it was approved for them.
But they was spring.
The way he talked, he's gonna try to get it started sometime after the first of the year, and that's, it probably depends on the weather. Cause I know they're gonna have to haul in more dirt and stuff like that to build it up to do their digging or whatever they need but they are still gonna give the town $100,000 to put towards redoing Pendle Street. That's a plus also, because I know Pendle's kind of got to the point where it's gonna be need some TLC.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah, and then with all the construction traffic also. But anybody else have any public input? If not, I make a motion that we adjourn at 6:13 PM. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, and the meeting is adjourned.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas and have a happy and safe New Year, everybody, and thanks for coming. It's always good to have people in the audience. It gets kind of boring and talking at a wall.